Aloha mai kako, welcome and thank you for being here, both near and far, on this beautiful day in Hawaii. My name is Kelehua, and it's an honor to celebrate with each and every one of you. The word we love to use that encompasses friends and family is ohana. So I say mahalo, thank you ohana for being here. And so we'll be welcoming our beautiful bride down the aisle in just a moment. But first, Allan, you can turn around. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our beautiful bride. Mahalo, thank you. You'll hold on to them for a little bit, right in your hand. Hold hands right there. Perfect. A little bit toward her. One tiny step, perfect. You may be seated. Mahalo. I'd like to welcome everyone with an oli aloha, a welcome chant in Hawaiian language, and I'll explain its meaning and its significance in just a moment. Akahai e nā Hawaii, lo kahi a kulike, olu olu kamana'o, ha'a ha'a ko kulana, ahonui alana kila. Aloha e, aloha e. I'd like to talk about a word that I hope each and every one of us are familiar with being here in Hawaii. It's a beautiful word that we grow up learning to mean hello, goodbye, greetings, and I love you. And that, of course, is the word aloha. And it's a word that I hope we take with us wherever we go. And if you take it and you split it into parts, it becomes two words. Alo meaning to stand face to face, sharing something with someone you love, and you'll do that in just a moment. And ha, which is breath, life, and spirit. And so later in the ceremony, the honi honi, the Hawaiian kiss, is so special because it's the sharing of your breath, life, and love with this person you've come so far with. Aloha has so much meaning. The first A stands for akahai, which is kindness, and that's where love begins. The L, lokahi, unity, togetherness. That's how love survives and endures over time. The O, olu olu, gentleness and compassion, and the H, ha'aha'a, or humility. The last A stands for ahonui, and the last line of the chant said, ahonui ala nakila. With patience comes the victory. And you stand here today victorious. And I hope that you feel that way. Because regardless of where you've been, how long or bumpy the road may or may not have been, nothing will be the same after today. You'll always have this person standing by your side, holding your hand and walking you through all of life's seasons. And the world knows that life brings incredible seasons. Some that we look back upon and we remember fondly, and some knock us on our side and we go, what just happened? But here you stand in 2024 on a beautiful island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, surrounded by the people who love, adore, and support you, and standing next to your best friend saying, I do, I choose you, which is the exciting thing. You get to choose each other. Families are given to us, but our spouse, our partner, we choose with free will, intention, and purpose, and that's what you're doing today. And generations from now, after many years have passed, someone will look at your family history or genealogy and see two names and a line drawn between them, symbolizing this day, this hour, this year, where two completely separate family trees become one. So this is your legacy and your heritage. I want you to turn toward your bride and take her hands. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you. And come toward her, Allan, just a tiny bit. Beautiful. Here in Hawaii, we receive a lot of rain, and it's what makes everything green and lush and beautiful, particularly the mountains behind me, the Ko'olau, are amazing and majestic when it rains. And so the reason I talk about that is because when you come to points in your relationship, when it starts to rain, when the road is bumpy and the path is windy, we know that as life at times, you remember that you just have to get through the rainy times to get to the most beautiful parts of your relationship, where you look at this person that stands before you and realize how much stronger and how much wiser you have and are continually becoming. How much more love, peace, patience, kindness, understanding that you're gaining, as well as never to be forgotten, grace, mercy, and forgiveness. And last but not least, a great sense of humor. So I hope you laugh together all the time and that laughter will continue as the years go on, and all together that rain makes you stronger. In Hawaiian culture and local culture, as you all experience, we honor our loved ones with lei for every special occasion. So I want you to reach through and hold all four hands inside your lei this time. Beautiful. And as you look at your lei, each seed and shell and nut and flower that go into a lei represent the things that make you special and unique. And these are all the things you fell in love with each other for, that make you laugh and cry and sigh and giggle and be excited, frustrated, silly. All the things that make you Jenna and Allan. And as you present your lei in a moment, you're saying to this person, I give you everything that I have and everything that I am. You're saying, I thank you for accepting me for who and how I am, knowing the real me, the depths of me, and the intimate things others don't know. You're also saying, thank you for growing up alongside me through the seasons of life we've come through and the many more that life has yet to bring. And with the Pikai ceremony, I would love the privilege of blessing the past, the present, and to a beautiful, beautiful future. And you're gonna let go of each other's hands and you're gonna hold on to his lei just like this. So from the top down, actually. There you go, beautiful, because the loops will face toward his neck eventually. And you're gonna hold her lei just like that. So actually, there you go, beautiful. So I'm gonna step away and just gently place it over her head and neck and give her a kiss on each cheek. Our bride and groom are wearing beautiful, beautifully woven Micronesian ginger lei. Go ahead. Fragrant and lovely. You'll see what I mean when you give them hugs after. A kiss on each cheek. Beautiful. Perfect. I'm going to lay it just right over. And beautiful. Perfect. I want you to take each other's hands and you're going to repeat after me these words. At the same time, you're going to say to each other, Eia au.
Eia au.
Eia oe.
E oi.
Ika.
Ika.
Ho'iho.
Ho'iho.
Ke aloha.
Ke aloha.
No kau.
No kau.
A kau.
A kau.
E kipa mai.
A kipa mai.
Ke aloha.
Ke aloha.
Aloha vau.
Aloha vau.
Ya oi.
Ya oi.
They beautifully said to each other, E yao, here I am. E yao oi, and here you are. I ka ho'iho ke aloha, as we are surrounded by our love. No kaua kau, for all of time. E kipa mai ke aloha. Let us remember to invite love back in. Aloha vau ya oi, for it is you that I love. We use the term one hanao, which means sands of my birth, and it talks a little bit about where one is from and who they are. So I'd like to give you each a satchel of sand. You're going to take one teeny tiny step back and then come toward her just a bit. Yep. Your individual sand is made of the same material, but each grain is unique and special just as you are to each other. And so what I want you to do is to symbolically pour out your hearts to each other by pouring your sand at the same time into this larger satchel. And I'm going to hold on to the smaller satchels as you take the larger. You're going to keep it open. And as you look at your sand, you see that your individual sand has mixed, never to be separated again, just as you shall never be separated. And I want to invite you now to return your now combined sand to the aina. Aina in Hawaiian language means land, and land, as we know, is highly regarded and in some places sacred. And so you're simply going to turn it over and you're going to pour it out onto the ground below. And my hope is that in doing so, this place, Hawaii, will forever hold a very special place in your hearts and in your marriage as a place where you shared your vows, your love, and your commitment to each other on this beautiful day. And speaking of vows, at this time, I'd like to ask that the vows be brought forward, please.
He memorized his.
Okay, very good. Okay, and so as she's reading,
Am I going first?
be connected, so hold the bottom of her hand because she'll need both hands to hold.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
just
I will.
connect. There you
Yeah. There we go. There you go.
Okay. Oh my god, I need to not freak out. Okay. Deep breath.
You got this.
Allan, our dogs may have brought us together, but it's you who convinced me to spend all those hours in the freezing cold. There are so many things that I love about you. I love your passion for family, for knowledge, and for teaching. I've already learned so much from you, and I genuinely learn something new every day. I love that you're strong and reliable. I know that both I and our family will be cared for and provided for. I love that you are the embodiment of a human calculator, especially because I'm terrible with numbers. I love your confidence and your ambition, and I admire your ability to dream so big. You motivate me to grow as a person and become more confident, and you encourage me to try new things that may seem scary. You've also somehow made me love golf. I'm
great.
lucky to have a partner who helps me step outside of my pre-planned box. By entering a marriage, we're deciding to choose each other every day. There will be challenges that we face together and independently, but most important thing is that we face them head on, side by side. We will support each other whether we're dreaming about the future or living in the moment. We'll always have time to be present together, even when things are stressful, whether it's a round of golf or a trip to HomeSense.
Of course.
Yes. I vow to listen to you for however long it takes you to feel heard. I will trust and value your opinion. I will respect and admire your mind, heart, and every other part of you. I will hold you up when feeling strong feels like the hardest thing to do. I will be patient and understanding in times of challenge. And I will always answer every question you have about the show or movie we're watching because secretly it makes me really happy. Allan, I love you so much. I can't wait to be your wife and spend the rest of our lives supporting, encouraging, and loving one another. Because of you, life is brighter, bigger, and even more beautiful than I imagined. I love you. Oh, I made it through.
You did. I almost need to catch my breath. Um, to my soon-to-be wife, Jenna. As you know, I've not really been the type to be a loss of words,
Yes, that is true.
but in thinking of all the things I love about you, I truly got lost in the words. I love your beautiful blue eyes and how you shiver and yell burr every time you go out in the cold. I love for your love of our pups, Daisy and Spatula, as they were the ones that brought us together on those cool winter nights at the dog park when we first met. I love your unending enthusiasm and unending support for me and my crazy ideas and wild dreams. I love how you cook and bake and make, always creating and creative. You're more amazing than you let yourself believe, and under no circumstance are you obliged to remember that, because I'll always be here to remind you. Before we met, it was my life's purpose to seek the purpose and seek excellence and love. And I realized the first two were under my control, that I could achieve these on my own. On the day we met, our paths intertwined and we achieved great things. The name Allan carries multiple meanings, one of which is Little Rock. And like a steadfast rock, I vow to be your unwavering foundation. Sorry, that slipped.
We don't like promises,
Yeah,
we
we don't
vow.
like promises, we like vows. Jenna, I eagerly anticipate the journey ahead, the shared laughter, the spilled tea, and the legacy we'll build together. Let's write our love story upon this foundation, and may our dreams reach heights we've yet to imagine. I love you, Jenna.
I love you too.
At this time, in true Hawaiian fashion, we would love to honor each of you and of course our beautiful couple with a hula and a mele. And so I'm going to have you let go of these hands and hold these hands though. Yep, and turn toward that direction. Yep, right there is perfect.
There'll be no one in your place. As evening shadows fall, I hear your sweet melody. It brings back fond memories of you. I'd be so lost without you. Everything seems so blue. My heart keeps saying it's you, dear. It's you, just you, my darling. Aloha wau ia oe. You are mine, just mine. There'll be no one in your place. There'll be no one in your place.
All right, mahalo. You're gonna turn toward each other. Beautiful. Take each other's hands, okay? And Jenna, one teeny tiny step back. There, perfect. And you're gonna take your rings from your pocket, okay? And Jenna, you're gonna hold on to his ring in your right hand for just a moment. And you're gonna place her ring halfway on her ring finger.
Whoa, it's very delicate.
Take your time. And as you're holding it, show it off just a bit like this. Keep holding her hand. Yeah, just like that. Perfect.
There you go.
Sparkles on top.
Yes, and then hold her hand just like that.
Like this.
Yeah, perfect. And I would love the privilege of blessing the past, the present, to a wonderful future. And I want you to repeat after me. As you look at your bride, you're going to say, "You are more precious to me today
You are more precious to me today
than yesterday,
than yesterday,
and you will be more cherished tomorrow
and you will be more cherished tomorrow
than you are today.
than you are today.
Please wear this ring
Please wear this ring
as a symbol of my eternal love for you.
as a symbol of my eternal love for you,
a love that transcends all our yesterdays,
a love that transcends all our yesterdays,
all our todays,
all our todays,
and all our tomorrows.
and all of our tomorrows.
And you'll place it all the way on. Beautiful. And now I'm going to guide this hand forward, and you're going to place the ring halfway on. Beautiful. And show it off just so we can see it. Yes, because I would love the honor of blessing the past, the present, and to a wonderful future. And turn toward each other. And Jenna, I want you to repeat after me. As you look at your groom, you're going to say, "You are more precious to me today
You are more precious to me today
than yesterday.
than yesterday,
And you will be more cherished tomorrow
and you will be more cherished tomorrow
than you are today.
than you are today.
Please wear this ring
Please wear this ring
as a symbol of my eternal love for you.
as a symbol of my eternal love for you,
A love that transcends all our yesterdays,
a love that transcends all our yesterdays,
all our todays,
all our todays,
and all our tomorrows."
and all our tomorrows.
And you'll place the ring all the way on. We've come to the most intimate and sacred part of the ceremony, the honi honi, the Hawaiian kiss. And this is the ultimate meaning of and true expression of those two words I talked about earlier that comprise the word aloha. Alo is standing face to face, sharing something with someone you love. And ha is breath, life, and spirit. And so what I want you to do, perfect, meet in the middle, come to him. And gently place your foreheads and noses together. Close your eyes and just breathe. Ho'onani kamakuamo. Keikeiki me kauhane no. Ke akua mau ho'omai ka ipu. Ko ke iau. Amen. I want you to take a deep breath in and release. As you stand back and look at each other, I have the most important question of the day to ask each of you. Jenna, do you take this man to be your husband, your partner, your best friend, and your most special companion all the days of your life?
I do.
And do you take this beautiful woman to be your wife, your partner, your best friend, and your most special companion all the days of your life?
I do.
Well then, it is my privilege, my pleasure, and my absolute honor here in the state of Hawaii to present you as husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.